I was thinking about with this whole coronavirus epidemic, that it's actually kind of an interesting time for creativity. And what I'm finding within myself is that I have this, on one hand, this sort of level of distress about what's going on around me. And then on the other hand, it's this like really important moment of time where I'm not really supposed to go anywhere or do anything for my own safety and well-being. So what do I want to do with this time, in my studio practice? And it just reminded me of the work that I've been doing with holistic creativity and how important it is to be centered and grounded within the self, that creativity is really something that happens inside of us, that it's something that emerges through us, and that really our job as creative people or creative beings is to clean out the noise that's clogging our ability to really be present in life, in this present moment, and be able to engage it and read it and interpret it. Coming through us that isn't bent and twisted and distorted through core beliefs that are inappropriate, or blocks or limitations, or all kinds of mental and emotional baggage that kind of gets in the way of filtering through. We tend to think of creativity as strictly just a mental process, but it's really much more of an awakening process. And so I actually think of it kind of as a subtractive process, that we want to get rid of everything that isn't authentic about ourselves, everything that isn't relevant in the present moment, and put it aside so that we can actually respond to life right now, here in the present moment as it is. Now, sure, we need skills and a bunch of resources and things that we work on in the practical side of creativity. But without this other piece, whatever we make, whatever we do, is really going to be influenced by all of these limitations and barriers and core belief structures that keep us in a limited view of what's possible. So a lot of the work is really what we would call non-doing. A lot of the work is about the self, about healing the self. And that's kind of the central pivot point of what I do in my work. So, you can make art and be a complete psychological mess. I mean, look at Van Gogh. You can, just soldier through life and just through your own male will, just drive and make things happen. But my experience has been that when you can let go, surrender, and receive creative input and energy, and then translate that through our sense of purpose, through our will, through our skills and our talents and our abilities that we've cultivated, something really different starts to happen. And so I'm going to take this coronavirus moment personally and really just keep working on clearing away the fear, clearing away the noise, and then just seeing what's here in this present moment and finding a way to respond to it with my gifts and talents and see what happens.